I'm most concerned about the traffic in the area and lack of road infrastructure. What will you do to help ensure that developers do their fair share in paying for new roads and schools? So I kind of touched upon this a little bit. It's about concessions. It's about sitting down with the right people, the right developers. Some of these developers here, we tend to think they're greedy and they want to expose, they're going to want to work on the market. And it's true, right? They all want to make money. They're in business. But some of these landowners here who have been banking land in Waxhaw and Union County have been here for a long, long time. They know what we're going through. We need to sit down with them and explain to them, how do we work with them? We need to get them to the table and remind them of why they wanted to hold that land in Waxhaw. What it is that they want to do, what they want to develop is not going to be anything less than beautiful. It's going to be nice. They want to do something nice. It's just, how is it going to benefit the people here that are already feeling stressed in other areas, like in our roads, traffic, and schools? I've mentioned over and over again. Water and sewer is going to be at a high capacity. We're already reaching it. We're doing a big expansion project at 12 Mile Creek right now, but it's not that big. It's going from, I think, 7 to 9. They're going to change it to 12. There's a future project for 12, but this all costs money. This capacity, it costs a lot of money. So we need these developers to actually work with us, work with the county, work with the state, look for money, look for grants, whatever we can do to get those programs working for us in this town. Because the developers know that they exist. They want to do what they want to do, unfortunately. They are in the business of making money, and they build on the market value. We've seen a lot of land being held here. We call it land banking. There's a situation that I've recently stumbled upon. I realized that permit holders can hold up to 5 years. And unfortunately, in 5 years, they're all just holding big chunks of land and decide to build at the one time when the market spikes. We're going to feel it immensely at one time. And how do you long-term plan around that? So there's opportunities even to go with the minimum rather than the maximum being 5. You can bring it down to 2 like Monroe has done, and if after 2 years they haven't put a shovel in the ground, they need to reapply. Those numbers change. When another project comes online, those numbers change. Those water and sewer numbers change. And it's important. Those kids going to school, those numbers change. And if we don't keep track of that stuff as it goes, we're going to feel that big bust all at one time. And it's going to be very unfortunate for us. So I think regulating the permitting and understanding how that permitting process goes and using it to our benefit to actually slow that growth down a little bit so that we hold a card, I think is going to be really important.